You know what's weird? I mean, this is gonna be my first video I ever made about like this kind of shit. But there's a lot of it's weird. There's things in this world that most people wouldn't believe. I wouldn't believe it either if I didn't see it myself. For one, like, aliens. Aliens are real. God's real. One time I was too smart to believe in any of that in a way when I was younger. I'm like, I am one of them guys that if I need to see it to believe it, I'm just, that's how I am. That's how I just, it's like it's like telling me that Santa's real, it's just not, but it's real. That's what's weird. A couple weeks ago, I don't know, some aliens contacted me. And not the aliens with the big heads there, not the ones, I don't really research this shit or anything either. It's that's what's weird is I don't look into this stuff or anything. So when these things contact me and stuff, it's like proof to me, 'cause it's I'm not researching these things. I don't believe in these things, and all of a sudden, when you got some fucking 7-foot lizard talking to you, the technology, they've been around for a while, and their technology is just so much more advanced than anything we have. Well, you'll see, if you research. I did go through a thing where I was researching this. I was watching videos on it, on YouTube and stuff. But I didn't really know what anybody that says they witnessed this stuff, I didn't really believe them or whatever, or thought maybe they were nuts or whatever. Well, just like for years, my mom, these things have been fucking with my mom for years, and literally she goes to the doctors and they give her meds and everything, and God himself told me that meds ain't gonna work. She's not crazy, she's not crazy. She's under attack, what I mean? And I always figured demons, what I mean? But I'm starting to realize that the demons are some kind of extraterrestrials. Well, yeah, everything that most people would label as somebody that's crazy for, they're probably not really crazy. I don't know. They have abilities almost I don't know, like in the Star Wars or whatever, where they beam themselves into existence in your room. They can come into your room and they can come into your head and stuff like that too. I know they're very telepathic. They have really a lot of telepathic capabilities. Whether you believe it or not, that shit is real. All right, I have telepathic capabilities, and this is probably the first time I've ever told anybody, but I've learned that I've also can use telepathy to receive messages. I don't know how to put telepathy out there. I just know that it comes in, and whether you want it or not, it's there. And a couple of weeks ago, all of a sudden these they're called reptilians started. I believed in the aliens, the big Martians with the big heads and stuff like that. I never doubt anything, I keep an open mind. But I've also been a man of God, where God people don't believe in this stuff. But got to think about it. The universe is big, man. The universe is big, and I mean, it's funny as I learn about this stuff. The more I learn about this stuff, the more I realize how stupid you are not to believe in this stuff. It's almost like once you see it, you can't unsee it, and then it's like spirit, like me and with God and stuff like that. At one time, people that talked about this stuff, I'd laugh at them and stuff, and then now it's just I can't even imagine not knowing this stuff, you know what I mean? It's like when somebody's like laughs at me or something, I just feel sorry for them. I just think you're an idiot, you know what I mean? And it's like, or like the doctors, you know, like the doctors a couple weeks ago, they're like basically laughing at me, and I'm just like thinking, I'm just telling the truth, guys. You know, they're basically looking at me like they fucking evaluated me as fucking insane, and my brain's pretty sharp, and I totally know our government knows about this thing. That's why I really keep sharp and quiet. I noticed, I have heard of guys that know about certain things and shit in the government will step in and destroy your life, pretty much. I noticed, just fucking recently the IRS is fucking hitting up my bank account. I don't even know why. Are they doing that to make me crazy? I don't know. You know, I'm trying to piece it together at night. Like, what the fuck, man? You know. But yeah, these things. It's kind of cool knowing that I know I have a fucking force that is like smarter than human beings that fucking helps me out. You know, it's kind of cool. But I know most people wouldn't believe this anyway, but I'm just gonna tell it. But yeah, these things are real, and actually, the ones that I really never really believed in are real too. It's kind of crazy, you know, the reptilians. I guess they've been around this fucking world for a long time. I don't know, maybe they're the Nephilim. I don't know. I don't know how this stuff works. Actually just making a video because, I don't know, I just figured if anybody's ever curious. Here's the boys. Yeah, this fucking shit is real. Fucking, it's like if you once you get into the spiritual and the rabbit hole just gets deeper and deeper and like crazy. Yeah, these reptilians are real, and I'm pretty sure they're the ones that like the government like contacts. I think they live under the earth. That's from what I heard. I don't know. I don't really research this stuff too much. I've never researched it. I just know they contacted me, and they've been like, not fuck with them. I don't think they fuck with me. I don't think they're bad to me. I think they can be pretty nasty. I think they're good ones and bad ones, just like people. I know they fuck with my mom, but bad. They fuck with her bad. They pretend that they're people and they talk to her inside her head. I don't know, maybe she is fucking schizophrenic, I don't know. Okay, but hopefully God protects me from that, which I have a feeling he would. I don't fear that. I don't fear it. But yeah, these fucking things are real. It's crazy. I remember a couple weeks ago when I first found out they're real, I'm like, I honestly didn't even want to learn about it. Like, oh man, I just want to like, sometimes I want it. I'm like a simple guy. I just like to live simple, you know what I mean? I don't really want to talk about aliens and stuff like that. It's something it's something I'd rather not even know about, but once you know about it, you can't. But yeah, I know these real, it's funny, these reptilians and shit are real. Yeah, when you're sitting in your room and all this, and it's weird. It's like they look just like the pictures of them you see on like YouTube and that, but you're actually looking at a real like being. It's a real being. It's like it's fucking wild, and it's like it's nothing. Your eyes at first like aren't even like ready to see this shit. You know what I mean? It's like imagine that a fucking just like look up reptilians. And the people that are talking about the reptilians and that, and you know, like they drop it, and imagine like, you know, they draw a picture of it, and you know, it's like it's a fictional thing, but when that living thing is actually standing in front of you and like it's got emotion and it's like it's a real thing, it's fucking wild, man. It's freaky, and they're not very pretty looking. They're not very friendly looking. nothing you would want to. I mean, imagine being confronted by one of these things. It's fucking, it's fucking terrifying. To be honest. I mean, I'm not really scared of nothing, and I'll tell you what, these things, you know. And when I see something like when I see these new beings, I get terrified because it's just something you don't even, your mind can't even wrap around it. You know, when you first glance at like a giant or something like that, it's you know, your mind can't handle it. It's weird. And then it takes you, after a couple weeks, I'll finally, you know, like, see that thing? He's got to, like, imagine, like, looking at a dinosaur. You know, like, imagine, like, you know, the movie, you know, Jurassic Park. You know, imagine all of a sudden one day you're walking out in the backyard and you see a fucking raptor. You know, it's like that, you know? Like, what the fuck? You know, like, am I seeing what I'm fucking seeing? You know? But I've learned that, like, people that think people that talk crazy and they sound crazy, they're not crazy. I mean, I'm probably gonna be labeled for crazy for talking about this shit. I might not even post this video. If I do, I don't know. Not too many people watch my videos anyway. But yeah, no, this shit's fucking real, man. Yeah, reptilians are a real thing. Unless it was like a hologram that was sent to me from somewhere that, you know, this one guy that just hangs out in his room and doesn't even talk to anybody in the whole world. I don't know why, you know, like, I don't know, say the government or something would want to fucking project the fucking hologram at me or something like that, if that's even capable. I know these things have capabilities. I know, like, I'm pretty sure that they're the ones that have, like, you know, like, when the army, when the government comes in contact with UFOs, it's these things. You know, so it's kind of cool. I have a whole bunch. I fucking literally hang out with the fucking aliens. You know what I mean? That's kind of, which is cool. You know, I mean, because like I said, their fucking capabilities are like so much more than ours. I think they pretty much taught us everything, to be honest. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we learned it through God. Another thing is I'm a God kind of guy, so it's almost like, it's hard to actually like take that pill, you know, like shit, man. Everything you know is like not what you know. And I mean, like if I walked into a church and started telling people this, they wouldn't want to believe it. They wouldn't want it. They'd probably get mad and kick me out. And I'm not gonna lie, I started out as a Christian. You know, I mean, when I started believing in God, I started out as a Christian, and you know, it just so happens I can see into the supernatural world, and not that I want to, but you do. You know, once you open your third eye, you can't open it. But yeah, but none of these reptilian fucking things are real. It's like I couldn't even believe it myself.